Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. We're going to go ahead and create my 12 Days of Christmas Advent Calendar box. I am using Cozy Christmas paper pad, and I'm starting off with my base of my paper and my chipboard, and I have two pieces that are measured at 5 by 7 and then one piece that is measured at 2 by 7. You can use any kind of chipboard that you would like, but this is the one I decided to do because I'm holding it on or having it up as display. So as you saw, I already had it taped up and I am prepping my sheets. I took two 12 by 12 sheets and I cut one of them down to 9 by 9 and the other one 9 by 8. You don't have to do this. I only did it to save up some of the scrap of the paper because I really like the paper I was using. Saw my coffee cup there. It's been a long day. But that was the cover, and now I'm going to go ahead and remove the tape off of my chipboard pieces and adhere it to my paper, and I'm lining it up towards the middle of the line that you saw on the front and not so much the middle that is on the base there. Now I'm just making sure that I leave about an 1/8 of an inch gap between my side, my front and back cover and the spine, so that way it will be easier to fold it up. Now I'm prepping my cardstock by folding it down, so then that way after I add my tape and glue to it, it'll be a lot easier instead of trying to get a perfect fold. Here I'm just snipping off a little bit of the excess there, and I'm going to start by minoring my corners on all 4 sides. After I got my score tape added onto all 4 sides, I am going to go ahead and remove the top of that, and I'm actually going to add on my art glitter glue here just so I can have an extra hole to it. I'm just going all the way across with my scraper to make sure everything is adhered, and now I am prepping my spine to make sure that everything will be able to close well. So next I'm going to do the base part of the book, and I have a sheet that's measured at 6 7/8 by 12 inches, and that's going to go as my base before I lay down my boxes. I am going to use my ATG gun to add to the back of the paper, and then I'm also going to spread art glitter glue around it as well. Here I'm going to prep my spine again with my little scraper bone folder, so then that way it'll be easy for it to close. I realized I made a little bit of a boo-boo and I glued my inside piece in upside down, so don't do what I did, but this is going to my kids anyway, so I don't care for tutorial purposes, but yeah. Here, when I originally recorded this, I was just explaining here that if you're trying to use a ribbon closure, it would be best that if you use your plain cardstock as your base, so then that way you can add your ribbon on and then add your decorative cardstock on top of that to hold it down. But because I'm going to do a different closure, I didn't do that. Portion, you're going to need 12 bases that are measured at 4 by 4, and then 12 tops that are measured at 4 1/8 by 4 1/8. You're going to go ahead and score all those papers, your 4 by 4 and your 4 1/8 squared. You're going to score them at 1 inch on all 4 sides. So you're going to cut those little tiny squares up to that first score line, and then I'm just minoring off the little sides there so that when you fold it you don't see them poking out. So on all 4 sides you're going to cut the little line of the square up to the score line. And then here I'm just taking my bone folder to go over my creases before I form my box. Forgot to turn on my glue gun. Oops. I used hot glue to adhere my boxes together. You could of course use any form of glue, but when it comes to stuff like this, I always like using hot glue because it's super quick and easy, and when you have 24 of these to do, you want to do quick and easy. Here I'm just prepping to see where my placement is going to be for all of my boxes and seeing how much of a gap that I want to do. When I first originally did this, I kind of measured it in a way to have kind of roughly around a 1/4 of an inch gap. Now I'm going to take my art glitter glue again, and I'm going to apply that to the bottom of my boxes and adhere them down. Now there may be other techniques to doing this, but this is just what I like to do. I like to match up the one box with the other one, so then that way I can kind of hopefully match it up a lot better, so that when it closes perfectly together if the boxes match up. So all I'm doing is adding the glue onto the bottom of the box, and then I'm putting it on top of the other one and closing the lid so I can hopefully get it to match up where I want it to be. bases of my boxes are added on, I am just checking to see how I want to put on my tops. Now I'm going to use, I believe this is a 1-inch scallop punch, and I am going to cut out 6 scallop circles and one of the scrap pieces I had left from the paper pad, and then 6 more from a different color there. So this I'm going to add on to the top of my boxes so then I can do my numbers. I decorated my box off camera, and I made little gingerbread people on the front, a little boy and a girl, and they have candy canes. I used warm wishes as a sentiment, and it's a sticker. I did a Velcro closure belly band to keep it closed, and then added some little gumdrop stickers and some candy cane stickers on the inside of the boxes. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a great day. Bye!